So hello again and welcome to another small session on Stelo and Fiori apps. Today I'm going to take a look at how we maintain field captions and section headings of text on the app. And we do this in quite a neat way. We do that all in the back end. So here we have a demo app, and you can see I've got a couple of panels, a couple of sections here. With some fields, 4 fields in the first one, 3 in the second, and we can see that the captions and headings are maintained for us. If we look at the definition of this app, then we see first of all for the header, here we are, the header panel. We have a toolbar, and the title of the toolbar is actually bound to a label field in the pre-population model, and in fact the same thing for the labels on the fields. All the text for those labels are bound to a label definition within the pre-population model. So if we take a look at the developer console and the XML view, we can see that here inside the document data, so this is the data set that is sent from the backend to the app whenever the app is called. So we have a nice XML schema here, and we can see that the header section here has a label, general information, that's sent through from the backend, and indeed that's what appears here in the top of the panel. And the same thing for all the fields as we walk down here, personnel number, name, etc. All that is coming through the interface. There are other things that get passed here. Of course, the actual data itself is passed through here, and things like is the field mandatory or not is controlled, and also is the section or the field visible or not. And indeed editable or not. So there's a bunch of things, not just data, that comes through from the back end. Other things in the console here include all the drop-down data lists for the select fields. So all that is part of the gateway interface, and document actions. These are the buttons that appear at the bottom of the app, and the event log. This is the history of who submitted what and when, basically. So we'll take a look in the back end, because there's nothing hard coded in the app itself. So into the SAP IMG, and underneath the Forms Lifecycle Manager node, we see maintain field and subform captions. That's what we're using. So if I come into here and pop in my form type, which is my app type in this instance, and my template option, which is my language in this scenario, I can open this up and see immediately here are all the captions. So this is the field data that is being passed through the interface. So if I wanted to say change name, for example, to employee name, and mutual understanding, let's change that, for example, to managers understanding, and then just rename the second panel just to detail. Save that, and then if I go back to the app, refresh this screen, then we should see those captions being updated. So there we have it. We have the caption for this second panel, and the caption for the employee field has been updated based on information in the back end, and it's as easy as that, really. So the binding is all done for us. We can maintain it in the back end, and it gets injected at runtime into the Stelo app. Thanks very much.